Hello Scorpio, this is your November tarot forecast and we're going to be looking at your love situation, your career and workspace, and we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to utilize the energies of the month of November. At the end I will post some messages from your person of interest to yourself. Welcome to my channel, whether you're new or coming back, and of course this is a collective reading, so take what resonates for you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, please keep in mind that this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So please check out readings for your other placements. They're going to be posted in the channel pretty soon. And of course, happy birthday, Scorpio. It's a season. Amazing. Let's see what we have for you from the Oracle perspective. I have the Whispers of the Ocean here, one of my favorite decks. And guess what? We're going to read the article. They have amazing insights. I was doing a reading for one of the friends of mine a couple of weeks ago, and they asked me about the connection, like why is this picture here with this message? And there's always a connection. It's pretty amazing. I'm sure the author has done her research in terms of all these different animals and how they can pertain to different oracle messages. So let's see what we have for Scorpio. Safe and surrounded by love. How about that? Look at those adorable dolphins. Keep your heart open and know that you're being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. It can be nice to remember that you have continual light and love around you. The universe acts as a doting mother, surrounding you with light the darkness will never be able to overcome. Know that you're safe through to the core of your very being. Be brave, bold, and willing to be individual. Trust that you're surrounded by protection and love. You may choose to call in some extra light from the universe when needed. It can simply be done by thinking out about the light. Mentally ask the universe to bless you with its love and light, which comes from the collective. Pay attention to how you feel. Ask this beautiful light to feel you whenever you shift from higher feelings of joy and happiness to feelings of worry or disappointment. You can send light to surround those you love if you feel they could use some extra love and protection. The dolphin is a highly honored creature. Throughout the ages, dolphins have been portrayed as the protectors of sacred wells and sacred water. The dolphin in Celtic lore, I guess, is the watcher of the waters and the guardian of all things connected with water. Dolphins are among the most intelligent animals. Most dolphins have heightened eyesight, both in and out of water. They can hear sound vibrations 10 times higher than the maximum level of a human's audible range. Dolphins tend to travel in groups, referred as pods. They have rescued humans and other sea life and assisted with therapies for handicapped children. Trust that you are surrounded by protection and love. What a beautiful way to start the reading, right, Scorpio? Now I've got the beautiful Thelema deck to continue this vibe. I don't know, I never really think through the decks too much, so I just picked it up. It just spoke to me today for this one. If you're interested in a personal reading, please reach out via an email address or through my website. And also, for those who are new, I have a separate channel for Twinflame light workers, and I do daily energy updates there, so make sure you check that out. The handle is in the description box below. Okay, so for your love life, Scorpio, what do you have? The moon. It's a Pisces energy. You can be dealing with the Pisces. Page of Cups. The High Priestess. This is Cancer energy. For your work, we have, look at the colors, by the way. Wow, this is also purple, blue and purple, third eye and crown. Wow. For your work, we have Seven of Pentacles. Strategy. The Hangman. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Seven of Cups. 7 and 7. Alrighty. And the advice, We have Two of Swords. Look at that moon. Beautiful. We just had a lunar eclipse in Taurus a couple of days ago. And guess what? That eclipse is still impacting everyone. And Taurus is the opposite sign of Scorpio. So I would assume it definitely impacts you if you have, well, it impacts you. Let's put it that way. Because it also activates the nodes, and the nodes are always the opposite signs. Five of Wands. Wow, those are interesting cards for advice. And Nine of Wands. It looks like you're going to be shutting off some fears, confusion, and outside impacts from people. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. You're taking charge. This is the North Node. Right now it's in Aries. And it will stay there. Like, this is a common transit. It'll stay there till mid next year. Or not till end of next year. So essentially it's pushing all of us, especially with the eclipse season, it's pushing us to reinstate our boundaries, to own what's ours, to take charge of our life, at least to change the mindset where you feel like you have everything you need and you're taking care of things just as you feel fit, right? You prioritize your time and efforts and read all kinds of resources just as you see fit. Okay, so anyways, for a love life, look at the colors. That's what I was talking about. This is very much a third eye and the crown chakra colors. And like, even here, you can see like there's not a lot of, apart from maybe Page of Cups, there's not a lot of communication or interaction with another person happening. These are all cards about going deep with emotions. It's quintessential Scorpio energy, right? You go very deep when it comes to emotions. And I hear with the eclipses, with the lunar eclipse, with eclipse season in general, it's getting you even more there. It's getting you to reconsider your own feelings right now, where you are with your life, where it's taking you, right? Like the course of action, really, but coming from emotions and feelings. What you're happy with, what you are really unhappy with. Like you're considering that as a driver for actions, right? And you're also seeing how you are when expressing your feelings. It doesn't have to be love per se, like saying I love you or something, right? It's like, how do you express your feelings and emotions to another person, right? If you're not doing that, then you'll have perfect opportunities to consider that in the months of November. The universe will be bringing you examples, will be bringing you ways to see it from different angles. And it can be a solitude experience, but it most definitely will be experienced with other people, where they will be mirroring it to you, right? And you will see where those boundaries are, like how far your emotional intelligence goes, your empathy, your patience, and all of those wonderful things, right? And be very open-minded. This is not to show you, oh wow, you don't have patience here, right? Or you don't know how to handle the situations. No, it's to show you where that growth curve can be, right? What can you improve and how it can change the quality of your life. A lot of times we underestimate communication, especially if our occupation is not directly connected with it, right? Like if you have to communicate with people, to connect, to build relationships day in, day out, it becomes more of your second nature, to pay attention, to have the techniques, the skills. But if that's not the case, then it's like almost like a separate occupation of its own, or a separate job, if you wish, to be working on that, to be paid attention. And we're not really taught to do that properly, not yet at least, not our generation, not generations before us. So yeah, it takes a minute to figure it out, that A, it's important, B, I have something to learn and it's okay, and C, I should definitely prioritize that. Okay, for your work, 7 and 7, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, the Hangman, there will be a lot of conversations, a lot of opportunities around. You'll be considering them. Some of them I'm hearing are like at an entirely different workplace, or maybe starting up a new business, like dramatic change. Others is like, what kind of project am I gonna take next? Who do I want to see as part of my team, right? How do we plan it out between phases? Whatever, right? Like how can I innovate? How can I grow? Like what's my career path? A lot of things, but the key here is the hangman energy. So choose to kind of sleep on it, sit with it, do your research, do your homework, don't rush the decision, and don't get overexcited over somebody giving you a pitch about something. Like they may be selling you on doing specifically this or go in that direction. But there's a good chance they have their own agenda. So that's one of the techniques they are using, right? To kind of catch you off guard, or at least to, how do I say this? Well, basically just to sell it to you, right? Quickly, and get quickly your feedback, because if you're going to spend a few days on it, you probably won't say yes, right? So be careful with that. And if you're in doubt how authentic it is, how beneficial it is for you, definitely take time. It will make all the difference in the world, right? So listen to yourself, basically. But it's like in the physical, it may mean take a few days to think it over. And sometimes thinking it over may not be enough if it's something completely new and you're not very well versed in that specific area. But doing your research, asking people who have experience, that would be very beneficial. And with advice, we have a lot of scrutiny and kind of finding your way through the challenges and obstacles here. But there is a lot of hope here. In the Nine of Wands, in this deck, has this green leafy part, right? That is basically saying, and this is fear usually, but here it's saying you can turn things around. All of this are minor arcana, which means that whatever is bothering you in your life in November, you can turn things around yourself to the better, as long as you know what it is. Because remember, you're supposed to tell the universe. And we'll have the new moon mid-month, and that will be a great chance to actually communicate to the universe. What is it that you want? What does that happy look like to you? Okay, let's get some messages from your person to yourself. Messages for Scorpio from their person of interest. My ascendant is in Scorpio, so I'm actually excited about this reading myself. Oops, so a death card. That's your card, Scorpio. When I see the message from like your other half to you, and there's your card in it, I feel like this person like really gets you. Like they see the true you, something along those lines. Come on, give me some more for Scorpio. Okay. Not a lot. Your person is not super talkative, but yeah, we have, they kind of, this one was kind of on the side. This one is in reverse, King of Pentacles. So your person essentially doesn't feel like they can be that worthy partner for you. The King of Pentacles is the husband material, or it could be wife, right? It doesn't really matter, take gender, how it resonates. But whoever that gender aside, this is still a kind of like wanting to be that strong energy of protection, of support, of having your back, Scorpio, of being reliable, dependable partner, and not in a bad way, like to bond, like to tie you up to them, but in a good way, because that's their standard, that how they see the partnerships to be, and they don't see like they can do that right now, right? They're considering this, that's their wish. I don't know, maybe for the month of November, maybe just in the coming months, right? But they see you as this grand person, as somebody so unique that they just adore, and they definitely want to be a worthy match. So if you can show some support, let's get a card of advice here for the relationship specifically, right? Show that you don't need well, first of all, that you're happy with what they have to offer, right? And secondly, don't be too rigid or closed off in terms of what you want, right? Like, open up a conversation. Make sure that you can talk and explore and explain to each other what is abundance to the two of you, what is happy lifestyle, how you see family life, things like that. If you've already been a family living together for many years, this is like a reconsideration. It means that your person wants to do something different, right? And again, opening up a conversation is the best way, which brings me back to those feelings and emotions and communication skills, right? Because opening it up in a healthy way will definitely help the both of you to express what you want to do next, how you see that next level, what is there for the two of you, for the three, the four, you know, if you have kids, for your family. And only that way you can reach success together. And of course, remember that you have all the protection you need from the universe. So like I was saying, your success is in your hands. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon.